let's have a look at a quarter note sort of 2-beat. And all this really breaks down to be, in coordination terms, we're going, I'm leading with my right hand, I'm right-handed. If you're left-handed, you would be leading with your left hand. So I'll play the hand part on the snare drum. We're going to play 2 counts. 1, 2. 1, 2. So we're playing a bar that has 2 quarter notes. So our bar is in 2/4. So the hands are going to play right together, right together on the one surface. Now, you might not have a drum kit. You might just be, tapping on your legs or whatever you're doing, or a pillow or something. Doesn't matter. Let's get the idea into our minds first of all. So we'll play it. I'll split it up on the toms. Sorry, between the tom and the snare. I'll play my right hand on this tom here, and the snare drum will hit my left hand will hit the snare drum. Well, let's do it. I'll sort of shadow do it first. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's play for real. Okay, so in coordination terms, all we're doing is we're playing right together, right together, right together. So together means both hands playing, striking whatever surfaces they're hitting at the same time. Now, to make this kind of a beat that you would be familiar with, we need to do 2 things. We need to add a bass drum and move it to the hi-hat. We'll add the bass drum first. We'll keep our hands in this kind of open state. You can grip the sticks any way you like. Let's not worry about that at this point. So on count 1, we're now going to double the lead hand with the bass drum, with the foot. So it's going to tap with the hand. So we're going bass drum, snare, bass drum, snare, bass, snare. Or if we just count the foot against the left hand, we're going to have foot, left, foot, left. The right hand's playing every time we play a stroke. So if we play the foot, we're playing the right hand. We play the snare, we're playing the right hand. So we're always playing this right hand every count. So if we just play one bar of it, we get 1, 2. Now I'm playing the foot for real, but shadow boxing the hands. Let's do it for real now. 1, 2, 1. One last thing to do is move this right hand part over our left hand onto our hi-hat. Now this is where it gets confusing for some people, because all of a sudden our right side is, we're hitting something on our left side, crossing our hands over, and it can be a bit of a challenge initially. We'll do the hand part by itself. So we're going right together, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's just about it. Now on that first count, every time we count 1, we're going to hit the bass drum with that, and this will give ourselves 2 beats now. And that's pretty much it. Now, stepping the challenge up, what most songs have is you have a beat, and then you have a fill, some kind of transition, I guess, to you're moving the sound source around. By moving the sound source, I'm talking about moving this, generally the lead hand, the right hand in my case, from the hi-hat to a ride cymbal or playing on a tom. I'll just give you a bit of a demo of what I'm talking about. So once we get comfortable playing this 2-beat on one surface, then it's time to move that around onto different surfaces. We can create different textures, just with the same basic pattern. So that. So I'm just moving my right hand around, keeping that count going in my head, while keeping the bass drum and snare oscillating. And that's our 2-beat. What we could do is we could extend our 2/4 bar into a bar of 4/4, which is what most songs are made up of. And we'll move the right hand from its duties on the hi-hat. So our beat will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we'll make a fill by just moving the right hand down to the snare, to our rack tom, to our next rack tom, to the floor tom, and then back to the beat. So our fill's going to sound like this. I'll shadow box it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to 1. Then back to 1. When we put the two parts together, we should get something like this. I'll play a bar of our beat, a bar of our fill, a bar of our beat, a bar of our fill. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We've got our drumming career started. Anyway, have a bit of fun.